Festive locked in their characters now. Sora versus Kirby. And we are going to small battlefield. All right, let's see it. Sora character you don't see a ton of, I feel like. I mean, obviously, Kirby kind of in the same category, but from being here week after week, I've been seeing quite a bit of Kirby between Festive and IRLC. But Sora is one that I still am not seeing very often. Does have one of those big old swords that Kirby tends to not like to deal with, but we've seen Festive work around that problem without too much issue before. Moeru, though, is quite good at the game as well, using those those changing spells there from Sora. Fundaga out, Blizzaga ready to go in the tank. Not quite going to connect, but you see Festive kind of sizing up Moeru, trying to figure out how he's getting into this next interaction. It is going to be a little bit of footwork here for Moeru to get in, or I'm sorry, for Festive to get in on Moeru. Going way deep under the Thunder. I didn't think he was going to make it there, but did just barely make it. Oh my goodness, even just the forward tilt there on the ledge from Moeru is going to take a stock. And say a reasonable percentage to have as extra credit. Hit those Sora aerial combos there, man. Those things are wild, the way you can kind of like just find resets and things with them. I think it's the forward air and the nair that both do that. Kind of got a Bayonetta forward air kind of effect to them. Fundaga for a little bit of extra damage. This ledge situation is looking tough for Festive to get past. Moeru take the time to cycle through the spells as well while it's happening. Make sure that you got the right spells on deck. It's really important when you're playing Sora. The single fireball out buys enough space. Thunder to force Festive to recover low, and one more good ledge trap. Moeru seems to have a kind of a pattern figured out here, a little bit of a rhythm going. Force Festive out low, and then ledge trap, find the kill. With Faraga, kind of clear some space, and then Fundaga to force that low recovery, but Festive firing back with a stock of his own. This could be the momentum shift Festive needs, but let's see. 2 down tilts, a little bit extra damage, but not really leading to a whole lot else. You're always hoping for the trips on that, but sometimes you just don't get them. Oh, the inhale. And the immediate exhale, no attempt to pick up the ability there, the copy ability. I always want to see Kirby's inhale more, but then I never know what you actually do with it. Counter keeping Moeru safe off stage. Able to recover because of it. Festive, though, starting to rack up percentage on this second stock here, too. Oh, that one Thunder actually hit. It looked like something connected there. Festive being really tricky with his spacing here, and he's trying to find some kind of way in, but that Blizzaga covers a lot of vertical space there at close range. I said, Moeru's kind of stuck in this corner. He seemed to be able to leave of his own accord. But just like that attack does get him out. Festive, though, firing right back. Yeah, you know, I think that was maybe a little optimistic, a little aggressive off stage there. The ledge trap game has been working so well for Moeru. I feel like that just going for the second ledge, the third ledge trap there to finish out the game might have been the correct play. And Festive is going to take a mile with that inch. 75% counting, and Moeru is still on the ledge. A forward smash. It is going to be the late hit, not quite as lethal. Looking for the final cutter, too. Forced to use. Oh, no. The side B there not going to be able to recover back to the stage because the one getting eaten directly into the ledge. And that's going to be Festive with the come from behind victory there. Was interesting because I felt like stocks 1 and 2, Moeru really had a pattern going, a really solid rhythm of forcing Festive off stage between the projectiles and the disjoints, forcing a low recovery off Fundaga, and then just playing the ledge trap, finding those forward tilts and finishing the stock. But I think the decision to try to find the off-stage interaction there may have come back to bit him. So let's see if there's not an adaptation here going into game 2. It also seems like Festive is getting a little bit more comfortable with that rhythm, with that pattern. So maybe that's why the change-up was on the mental stack there for Moeru. So we'll see where we're going in game 2. We do have one winged Angel going. The classic. I got Relwood joining me on the mic.
Yeah, it seems Moeru, by the way, Kyle, I can't hear myself. It seems Moeru is trying to, what do the Yu-Gi-Oh players call it? like basically the equivalent of like stuffing in a card and hoping it works.
Right,
Jamming.
There you go.
They're trying to jam this this Sora here today. I mean, what better way to practice, right? But this is a huge local today. We capped at 64, had a waitlist and everything. Like, this is old-fashioned Xanadu type numbers right here.
Oh goodness, yeah. Like it is packed in here. Like we are pushing this venue to the limits.
Yeah, we're butt to gut in here, as far as like it's the classic like basement setup. You got setups across from each other, touching each other's chairs. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Woo,
Can you haha that?
Yeah. Not this time, but maybe in the next one.
I don't know how it works with the velocity and boy.
The air dodge didn't quite reach. I guess out of jumps at that point. I wasn't tracking at that moment, but.
So it seems with this character pick, Moeru is trading off the like offstage vulnerability of Cloud for just like general lightness and I don't know, lack of kill power. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Sora's got enough to get the job done against Kirby, but.
Oh, absolutely. Well, like game 1, there was like a really solid kind of pattern Moeru was like working with, where like he would kind of force Festive off stage between the disjoints and like Faraga.
They don't want the triple neutral beat?
Yeah, you would. Faraga. Right? That happened last game too, and I was like, you'd think you'd want that, right?
That's like a really good neutral beat.
Yeah.
It's 3 of them.
I don't know. I think I don't think I've ever seen Festive actually take one of the hats, to my knowledge. So maybe Festive just isn't real big on taking the copy ability.
Well, I know they always take Hero's copy ability when I play.
Well,
them.
I mean, you have to. Though,
that's a really
like
good.
Actually, just like.
But the whole thing with Sora has a much better neutral against Kirby than like Cloud does, because Cloud has to sort of like thread that needle of the short character, you know.
Right.
And the backer is not nearly as good. But Sora has that big nair and projectiles to like pressure full stage, so.
Oh, I'm 100% with you that I feel like it's got to be the correct call, but.
Yeah, I mean, I don't play.
I'm just trying to figure out like where Festive's head's at, maybe just like. With
Whoa.
That, the hero one you have to take, because that's just a stop. You know what I mean, like a fully charged.
Yeah. They have like true combos into death. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Nice no mash tech there, but still gonna get hit with the F tilt.
That F tilt is nasty for catching get ups on ledge.
All right. Oh God. Yeah. Now we're starting to get to where like you can't even trade with Kirby. Sora is going to die, whereas Cloud is a heavy, technically.
Right.
Sora
that said,
is
though, like
about as heavy as Kirby, actually.
Sora, I almost think like not so much the off stage, but just the aerial drift, the increased aerial drift.
Is Sora fast in the air? Like I know they're floaty, but like are they fast?
I guess floaty is the word I'm looking for. Like just the ability to be floaty means that like
just stay out there.
Threaten,
like you can stay out there with while Kirby is jumping like 4 times and just sit there with your 1 jump.
Yeah, exactly. But even like in these neutral situations, like just like Moeru is kind of like playing air to air in a lot of these situations where like Moeru is trying to, or Festive's trying to get in.
Yeah.
And that seems to be working quite well.
Oh, they were looking for that grab bait. Oh my goodness. That might be enough. Holy crap.
Oh man, is Festive gonna pull a
with the SD and all, you know?
Yeah.
Whoa, try to get a ledge trump there. Are we gonna see some crazy Sora combos? No, we're not.
No, just Kirby back air gonna steal the deal.
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
I'm always primed to see the nukes for the first time.
Kirby looks like a mob you would fight in Kingdom Hearts like 1.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Especially like the purple skin. It definitely looks like a little heartless minion.
Yeah, we get him a little emblem on there and just have him inhale Heartless to probably get it, right?
Imagine like, they inhale Sora and they get they become a Heartless.
That would be pretty rad.
Even though you absorb Sora's soul. Wait, isn't that what Roxas is?
Yeah, you know.